We are gathered here to fill you with fear and give you a treat for your ears as we invade your mind with our scary rhymes and some tales that can be gory. As you bear witness and sit here and listen to our poetic horror stories. Happy holidays, P.H.S. crew. We have some spooky and creepy Christmas stories we'd like to share with you. So, while you prepare for Santa Claus with some milk and cookies, we will terrify you with our stories and our sack full of goodies. And since this is our gift to you, all we ask for you to do is to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This will be the best present of our lives. And don't forget to jingle the bell. Now it's time for tonight's tales.
This year, I thought I would go out and buy a real Christmas tree. A tall, full tree to decorate, just me and my family. So I packed my family into the car, and we were on our way to the Christmas tree farm. When we arrived, there were trees as far as the eye could see. In fact, there were so many to choose from, it was intimidating. Till I laid my eyes on the perfect tree. I just knew this was the tree, and my family agreed. So we packed and tied the tree into the roof of my car. I was happy that we didn't have to drive very far. Me and my wife unpacked the tree and placed it in front of our living room window in its tree stand. But as I was holding the tree up, something took a bite out of my hand. I screamed out, "Fuck, something just bit me! I think there is an animal living inside of our tree." My wife told me to go upstairs to attend to my injury, while she searches through the foliage of the Christmas tree. So I cleaned and bandaged up my bloody hand. I came back downstairs and asked my wife what did she find in her scan. But she said there was nothing she could find. Everything with the tree seemed to be all right. She said,
Maybe you cut your hand on one of the tree branches, or the tree foliage got you, and it was just some really bad scratches.
I told her, no, I know something took a bite out of me. There was something alive in that tree, and it had teeth.
Well,
my wife said,
there is nothing there now. I checked the tree from top to bottom, and nothing was found.
Later that night, we started to decorate the tree. And as I was stringing the lights, I could have sworn I saw eyes staring back at me. I told my family to move away from the tree fast. I didn't want whatever it was to harm one of them if it decided to attack. My wife asked,
What is wrong?
I told her I saw a pair of yellow eyes looking at me, something that didn't belong. My wife said,
Maybe it was the Christmas lights reflecting from the window. We were decorating at night.
I said, maybe you're right. But later in the early morning hours, we heard a loud crash. It woke us up. We were startled. I jumped out of bed and went downstairs. I was there in a flash. The Christmas tree had fallen. Our decorations were smashed. My wife looked at me puzzled. She just couldn't understand. She said,
I thought the tree was secure. I'm not sure what happened and how the tree ended up on the floor.
But later that day, we decorated the tree again. We made sure the tree was good and it didn't fall from its stand. For a while, things were all right. Well, until Christmas Eve night. The kids were in bed sleeping. waiting for Christmas Day. While me and my wife were placing presents under the Christmas tree, we couldn't wait to see the excitement on their face. When suddenly the tree grabbed me! My wife was taken by surprise that the tree was alive. The tree was trying to devour me whole. It had a good hold on me and wouldn't let me go. My wife was trying her best to free me from the tree, but she wasn't sure what to do and how to help me. I told her to run to get the shears. She nodded at me and she wiped away her tears. When she came back, I was waist deep in the tree's mouth. I'm glad my wife didn't take time to think. She just started cutting to get me out. The tree started screaming in pain because my wife was cutting all the branches till nothing remained. The tree releases me and I was finally free. The tree was dying in front of our eyes. It was wilting and shriveling up and becoming petrified. This was my first and last time buying a real Christmas tree. From now on, it's only the plastic fake trees for me.
I promise you, you don't want this. You don't want to end up on Santa's naughty list. Christmas is a time for good tiding and cheer. This should be the best time of the year. For good girls and boys, it really is. You celebrate with your family and friends, as you make fond memories with the year coming closer to the end. But for naughty boys and girls, the horror is about to begin. Santa is making his list and he is checking it twice. The first list for the naughty kids and the second for the nice. Santa is most of the time a jolly and sweet, rosy-cheeked, kind-hearted man that likes to give and help. Where everything is wonderful and he is nice to his reindeers and his elves. But Santa has another side, a dark side that he can't hide at Christmas time. All year long he is watching to see if you are good or bad. And if you are listening to your mom and dad. He sees if you are doing well in school, coming home and doing all your chores. Believe me, Santa is really keeping score. He knows when you're up past your bedtime and not in bed asleep. He knows of your past and all your misdeeds. He will still bring all the good boys and girls their presents and toys. But those on his shit list, he will come for you the night before. He will come to your room in the dead of night and take you out of your bed and throw you in his sack and tie it up tight. That night, he will make his way around the world, taking kids from their homes, every naughty boy and girl. But he won't take you to the North Pole, to that beautiful, bright, colorful, white, snowy winter wonderland. No! Where you're going is dim, dark, dirty, and hot, where you will be making toys by hand. You will never see your family and friends again. This will be your new home. With all the other naughty kids with nothing to play with but a piece of coal. Oh, I know what you're thinking. My family will be searching for me. They will wake up and see me gone and call the police. But you see, Santa will wipe your family's memories clear of you. Like you never were. This is sad, but it's the truth. So please, for heaven's sake, don't end up on Santa's naughty list. Or you will be erased and forgotten like you never exist. This is the best time of the year for me. with lots of people shopping for their loved ones for gifts to place under the Christmas tree. But little do they know, I'm watching their every move, you see. Because I am planning to break in and steal your gifts with the greatest of ease. I love to break into your home and take your things like they are my own. Oh, the treasure that I find, especially at Christmas time. Yes, this is a beautiful time of the year. It fills my heart with wonder, joy, and cheer. For when you wake up on Christmas Day, you will have no gifts because I took them away. I guess I'm kind of like Santa Claus. But instead of me giving, I take it all. I know I sound like that green character whose heart was very small. With my sack full of your toys, gifts, food, and more, oh, what a haul! Well, am I stealing your Christmas away from you? So I guess I am like him. You know who. I will be filling up my cart, and no, I will not have a change of heart. All your belongings will be mine. This is not a story of goodwill. This is a crime. Because I am a menace to society. Things you have, I want them all for me. So go ahead and call the police. By that time, I'll be long gone and moved on to the next home. That is what I do. I'm a Christmas thief. Now our tales are silent for the night. It's time for you to bundle up, stay warm, and sleep tight. And remember that you are being watched. So be good, or you may have to pay the cost. We thank you for stopping by. Until next we meet, we will see you next time.